Yo, what's going on? We got another great video today with all the strange things going on with the weather and in the sky. You got them spraying lines visibly. I know people see that now, or then maybe people don't look up to the sky. But we got a lot of strange stuff going on in the skies. We got a lot of strange stuff going on with the weather. So I thought it was nothing more or better for me to do than let's do a video on the heart machine. What is the heart machine? Where did it come from? What does the acronym stand for? How long have it been known in mainstream public? All the questions of why, you know. I'm gonna bring these videos to you on the Unpopular Opinion channel because the things and topics that I feel like could help us most is unpopular to the masses to discuss. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and play this quick little video about the heart, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this weather and what's going on.
In the forest of Gakona, Alaska, lays what has to be one of the world's largest antenna arrays. HAARP, otherwise known as the High Frequency Auroral Research Program, has been shrouded in mystery and conspiracy theories since construction work started in the mid-90s. Given the nature of the facility, there has been many claims by conspiracy theory groups claiming that HAARP was designed to control the weather, weaponized to cause disruption and destruction to unaware targets. HAARP has also been blamed for causing the 7-magnitude Haitian earthquake of 2010, which was reported to have killed more than 220,000 people. However, for the record, the Haitian quake was caused by slippage of a previously unmapped fault along the border of the Caribbean and the North American tectonic plates. Other natural disasters such as the 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan, the Moore, Oklahoma tornado of 2013, and a landslide in 2006 in the Philippines have all been reported as a result of HAARP use. One of the most ludicrous conspiracy theories is that HAARP...
So see, we got people screaming, telling people, hey, this heart machine is they're controlling our weather. They're making earthquakes. They're making tsunami. You got people screaming and stuff. But again, through the mainstream media channels, they say, hey, it's a conspiracy theory. It's not true. It's not true. There's no evidence. Again, that's a phenomenon that we go through so much in this country. People saying that things are going on, and then you got other ones say, hey, you got no proof. You got no proof. That's like you throwing rocks at a person and then hiding your hands.
HAARP was designed to control people's minds, along with altering the very fabric of reality. So what sparked all these conspiracy theories regarding HAARP? Maybe it was the experiment scientists were performing back in March 2004. Using a 1 megawatt generator, scientists sent radio pulses every 7.5 seconds towards the ionosphere.
I got to interject on that. He said this machine is known to alter people's mind and changing the fabrics of their reality. Alter the minds, change the fabric of reality. That's strong. That's real strong right there. That's a bad piece of technology. Bad as in that thing is powerful. Real powerful for them to do that. And what are the chances for them to create technology to alter our minds, to alter our perceptions of reality individually? It ain't far-fetched to me because, hey, I do believe people are seeing different realities, making them have their own perspective of what's going on and what the masses care about collectively. That's really interesting. It's really interesting, and one of the reasons when I first heard about this HAARP program, I researched as much as I could about it to find out what was going on, and knowing what we know and what I know and what you're gonna know, because I'm gonna put out everything that I know so you can know it too. Man, we faced with some very manipulative, trying times because people are seeing and feeling different things in their realities. Everybody's not feeling and going through the same thing. Everybody's not viewing the same thing. And, that's my opinion. But let's listen to what they say this machine can do.
Of antennas, which covered acres of land. These radio waves travelled 30 miles up, hitting the ionosphere, which resulted in a modest neon light show visible from the ground. Natural aurora happens when electrons from a cloud of hot gas, known as plasma, rains down from space and excites the molecules in the ionosphere. However, HAARP was able to create a similar experience by sending powerful radio waves from the ground. Maybe this is why conspiracy theories have their concerns and have created these bizarre and ludicrous theories. However, as documented in the Feb 2005 edition of the journal Nature, this experiment was to improve understanding of the aurora and help explain how the ionosphere adversely affects radio communications. After this experiment took place, the scientists were left with a tantalizing possibility that such radio-fueled emissions could one day form the basis of a technology which can be used for urban lighting and even celestial advertising. So the questions are, what is HAARP? Why was it made? How does it work? And who owns HAARP? Now, originally HAARP was owned by the US Air Force, but since 2015 it was handed over to the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Now technically, HAARP is the world's most capable, high-power, high-frequency transmitter for study of the ionosphere. The principal instrument is the Ionospheric Research Instrument, the IRI. This consists of 180 HF-cross dipole antennas spread across 33 acres. The IRI is capable of radiating a massive 3.6.
I already said 33 acres. That's a magic number. Y'all remember that number?
Megawatts into the upper atmosphere and ionosphere. The transmit-capable frequencies are selectable in the range of 2.7 MHz up to 10 MHz. Since the antennas form a sophisticated phased array, the transmitted beam can take many shapes over a wide angle range. This also results in multiple beams being formed. As well as HAARP using active antennas and transmitters, it's also capable of...
Hey, that's why I'll be saying, when you go out and vote, everybody got a right to go out and vote for who you want to. But what I'm saying is, you have to hold your elected officials accountable. They have to be able to explain what the federal government has going on in our country. That's the whole purpose, to have a state senator, a congressman. You got state representatives from each state that meet up in DC at the Capitol on a federal level. They represent the state. Whatever the federal government has going on, it's their job to come back and tell the people of the state that they work for, who elected them. They have a lot of things that they have to answer that they don't want to answer. They don't want to answer at all. All they want is your vote. But they know about these programs and don't tell the people, the very people that elected them and put them in office. That's strange to me, that people won't hold them accountable.
Passive reception, which is used to only monitor or listen. This must be the best receiving station on the planet. HAARP radio waves heat electrons in the ionosphere, anywhere from 60 to 80 kilometers altitude, but this can also extend as far as 500 kilometers altitude. Now, this creates small perturbations that are similar to the kinds of interactions that happen in nature. With HAARP, scientists can control when and where these perturbations occur, so they can measure their effects. Now, with all that said, what do you think about HAARP? Have you ever heard it on air transmitting? Well, if you haven't, here's a clip of what it sounds like.
Y'all ever heard it? Get in the comment. Let me know. Because I heard plenty of strange sounds in the sky. Plenty.
Now here's one final thought, which I only discovered while doing my research for HAARP. A user on the internet has created a map which apparently shows more HAARP stations around the world, located in many countries. Now here's one, which is apparently in the UK. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever heard HAARP while they were transmitting. Now I believe they performed some experiments.
There you have it. It's a machine called HAARP that heats up the ionosphere, and they don't specify in this video what it does when it heats up the ionosphere, but it does some real bizarre things right above our heads. And I just want to spread the information and let people know what's going on. You know, in our lifetime, since I was a kid, long as I can remember, and I assume when my parents were kids as well, and my grandparent, we look up in the sky and we see what they teach us in school, which is called clouds, sun, stars. And through our faith-based and our upbringing from our parents, we were taught that these things are the creation of the Almighty. But in today's time, those very things that the Almighty created just very what may have been duplicated. And we need to be for sure what we're seeing is actually what we're seeing. Thank you for joining me on this video. If you're with me this far, I appreciate you. Stay tuned for more stuff. I'm out.